I think the biggest thing is like, discriminating this versus that. Getting my car all washed, because that's what you do in the car wash. If the words that I say can even impact one person and inspire them to open up their doors, then that makes a difference.
We're Iron Energy, but we are only a small part of a big group called Unity.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brian Mark coming at you with another episode of my channel. And in today's episode, we called an emergency meeting for all members in Kelowna that are businesses to get together and end the madness. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a 60-second synopsis. For the last 3 weeks, Iron Energy Gym has been publicly defying provincial health orders that violate our constitution, and we've been remaining open, and we fought the fine, we got our license back and everything like that. So now we're banding together with other small businesses in the area. We're making the decision to open our doors and to remain open and to encourage other small businesses to open and to not check passports. I think the biggest thing is like, discriminating this versus that and treating people differently based on the decisions that they've made with their bodies. And I don't think that's right. So we're encouraging other businesses to open. So we called an emergency meeting with all members of Kelowna and basically said, like, get to Iron Energy Gym at 4 p.m. PST. We're gonna have a meeting where we're gonna be discussing dropping the mandates, and we're gonna hear from other small businesses in the area that have dropped the mandates and what it's meant for them and why they've decided to win the fight and why they decided to have the fight. So we're gonna hear from other small business owners, and we're also going to just inspire people to step into their power a little bit more. I think that a lot of people are afraid, but as of right now, it is the 29th of January. There are 50,000 plus trucks that are literally on their way to Ottawa right now, and they're in Ottawa fighting for our freedom. So I think that if any time was the time to stand up, it would be right now. And so we want to basically inspire people in Kelowna to stand up. So that's going to be the game plan. That's going to be the strategy. That's going to be the play today. And we'll see how the meeting plans out. We've got like 100 stickers printed out, Unity stickers, got some free BC shirts available. So I'm feeling really optimistic and excited about today, and we'll see what happens. Let's go. Also, in preparation for today, I need to shave my mop. So I'm going to go inside. Well, not shave it, but I'm going to get it trimmed up a little bit, the fade cleaned up, and get a little bit, look better than I do now. Let's just say that. I'm gonna dress a little bit more presentable for the big event. So I'm excited. Hope you're excited. And one thing I want to touch on is I don't actually know how many people are gonna show up, because I made a social media post and it's gotten shared a bunch of times, but how many people will actually show up at 4 p.m. is a good question. So I'm not sure, but I'm optimistic. I'm gonna go get my haircut and we'll show you guys how many people show up. Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's a little, but we'll see. Hey guys, so hair's been chopped and I'm currently in the car wash right now, getting my car all washed, because that's what you do in the car wash. It's the middle of the day, it's 2:43 p.m. and just basically getting ready for the Unity meeting. So I don't know how many people are gonna show up. I am actually really interested to see, because I made a public post on social media and I started spreading the word. So we'll see. It would be cool if 20 people showed up. Like, I'd be happy with 20 plus the live. So I really don't know how many people are gonna show, and I guess kind of time will tell. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my very best to deliver the message that inspires other small businesses to open up their doors, because if the words that I say can even impact one person and inspire them to open up their doors, and that makes a difference. Because I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to walk into stores wearing masks anymore. Like, I want that not to be normal. I think for the last 2 years, we've just adjusted to this new normal, but I'm here to say that the adjustment, I don't like it. I want a change. I want something different. So if I can use the platform that we've built to make some noise, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna speak up and I'm gonna be really vocal and say what I need to say so that we can get the message out. So yeah, I'm excited. So 2:44 p.m., the meeting is at 4. I'm gonna go home and get ready after this car wash and just do my hair up, change my shirt into a free BC shirt, and get ready to make some moves. So let's go. There it is. There's the hair. Guys, I wanted to get the hair done because obviously I'm gonna be speaking in front of a bunch of people and you gotta look fresh. So this is the hair all finished up. Ready to go. I got my free BC shirt on. Ugh! And most importantly, honestly, you guys, more important than anything, I've got my toast. And your boy loves toast, all right? And my wife, and toast. Live action of Kirsten taking selfies.
Good selfies. Look at that picture. That's a good photo.
That's a good one, babe.
We got Mo Gaines, Amy's over there, Kirsten, my wife, and we're happy to host you guys and tell you a little bit about why we called you here.
Absolutely, guys. So first off, how good does it feel right now to be a Canadian right now, watching everything that's going on?
Yeah!
There's nothing that we can look at and say this isn't our time. And the whole world right now is watching. This is our time to make a stand firm. Blast this social media virally. I rocked my rock today because he played in Calgary, right? We got huge, like, we got Elon Musk who's making comments about this, Joe Rogan's making comments about this.
So what we want to do is we actually don't want to take up like 2 hours of your time. Me and Brett are like, we like to move fast. So it's going to be 45 minutes. We're going to let you guys hear from some small business owners that have already opened up their doors. Because if you're a small business owner and you're here, how many of you guys are fed up? Just raise your hand. With like having to wear masks and having to like ask people.
How many are tired?
How many are tired? Raise your hand. Right? So I know that we're tired. And we're done with it too, because like all the owners are double vaxxed. All of us wore our masks, all of us followed the rules. We spaced our equipment out, we sold some of our equipment because they told us that we weren't close enough, and we still got shut down. We needed to make a stand. Because when we got shut down and the casinos were open and the malls were open, all of us knew, everybody knew that like that was wrong, and so that was like the worst thing that the government could have done, is shut us down, because it made us realize
you're removing proactive health.
Yeah.
Our job is to promote health. The antioxidant in the body, you guys probably heard it on the Iron Energy page, our doctor explaining that the most powerful antioxidants inside of ourselves. Movement, get out there, drink your water, be healthy. Whatever that looks like for you is exactly what needs to happen in order to build natural immunities for this shit.
Yeah.
And it's plain and simple. So our job, when they removed it from us, was actually putting Canada in a worse position. So us amongst the owners decided we are full willing to sacrifice our gym. If we lose this battle, at least we can go out like Canadians and fight.
Yeah.
Because if we don't make a stand.
And so we're Iron Energy, but we are only a small part of a big group called Unity. Unity, for those people watching online and that are here right now, this is the calling card to tell people that you're not gonna ask for their medical information. You get to decide if you want to disclose medical information or not, but we're not gonna ask you because we don't have any right to.
So early on, just my personal story, back in March, I'm in the healthcare field, so something didn't sit right away with what was going on, and some of my closest friends and family members started telling me things. They started made me start to question who I was, question my identity. That's another strategy they're using. They're questioning your identity if you want to have a voice. My closest friends right away said, Brian, why aren't you just doing what they're asking? Like, don't you care for the elderly? Don't you care for others? Why don't you just comply? Well, I know that deep down I care for the elderly and I care for others, because that's what my job is, and I love helping people with their health. So right away, it's like my closest friends are questioning that about me. They know me. What's going on here? Something's not right. Even family members started saying, you need to close your doors. You're gonna go home and somebody's gonna die, and like one of the kids is gonna get sick and they're gonna die. Do you think that they care, anybody else cares more than I do for my kids in this world? No, of course I'm gonna make the best decision possible for them. We're afraid of what other people might think, but it's not actually COVID that we're afraid of, right? Start to remember and go to who you are on the inside as a person. Everybody walking forward together, that's our mission, and so, yeah, that's what I'm, thanks.
Let's give a round of applause for Taylor.
So I'm Taylor. I'm the owner of our yoga space located downtown Kelowna on Ellis Street. So I've always been a person of accepting no matter who you are, what you are. I've always done and believed in pro-choice. I've always believed in you are who you are. I am who I am, and that's okay. I put out a post at the end of August saying, nope, we're not going to do that. And I fully just stood my ground with Unity, pro-choice, you come exactly as you are. That is literally my business. Yoga is you are exactly who you are, and we want to help you find that. We want to help you find out who you are. We played the game. We checked passports, but we also had very close contact and communication with people pleading to be able to keep coming because this was their lifeline. So we had a couple secret shoppers, and then he texted me being like, I really need to talk to you. I need to know if I need a passport to come and join you. I need a place to come practice. So I immediately called him and I was like, okay, this guy is obviously pleading for our help. And I just said to him, listen, you come, you're fully welcome, you come in here and we have open arms for you and your choice. The next morning, I got 3 of our students text messaging me, sending me screenshots of him blasting us on Facebook. And so yes, it's absolutely terrifying. Yes, there is the possibility of going to court way down the line. Yes, there's an option for you to potentially be closed, but we're gonna fight it just like we've been fighting up until this point. And we're all here to, again, support you guys in making this decision and to step into your power, step into your truth. Because if everybody can just live in their truth, no matter what realm or side or country you're from, everyone will be more powerful for it. everyone will also see that and then step into their truth as well. And so I think that that is the bottom line, the bottom goal is we need to stand up for our truth, and we need to stand up for Canadians. We need to stand up for our freaking children, because honestly, enough is enough.
Yeah.
So we will continue on, and I am available to any of you guys if you have any questions, anything that you need support on, or just how do I execute this, how do I go about, I am available. I promise you that, and thank you guys all so much for coming here today. I really feel like it's this palpable movement that's happening, and I think we can start to really break some ground here.
Every one of you guys have hit so many solid points that I'm sure at some capacity measure home in some way or another. Like Brian, we were talking the other day about School District 23. I know you from the other day. You made a huge thing about your kids matter so much to you. I'm a stepdad. My kid matters so much to me. Her son, and it literally breaks my heart to see what's happening right now in School District 23. I'm sure all you guys can stand with this. It's like our youth right now are being just funneled down the tyranny path just to be next in line. That's not the way we had this. I remember being a kid, chickenpox came out, and my parents sent me to the house to get chickenpox from the other kids. I remember going to this as kids. Getting sick was literally, okay, do your part, stay home, wash your hands, this type of stuff. Now, we're creating an environment where we're washing our hands consistently. We're actually getting rid of good microbiomes in our body, and we're getting constantly sick about more and more things. So, how many people live in fear for the last little while? Straight up. Okay, and then the other part is, I was never scared of this. This is the hoorah, okay, cool, great. But where the common ground lines here with you guys with this is, it doesn't matter what has happened. The current part is Canada is waking up now. When we built this gym was to bring health and fitness to the entire community. There is members in here all the way up until mid-70s. The demographic of the age group that we're being pegged in with gym goers is, oh, they're going to the gym and then they're going to the bar. They're going to the gym and then they're going to the bar. No. The reality is, you guys, the older demographic, which in here is actually a ton of healthcare. I can personally say we coach one of the head ICU doctors, and there's also an ICU doctor here as well. And we can deliver reports. Right now, guys, can you take a guess of how many active COVID beds are being taken up in KGH? 4. So the fear, and this is a report, I get them all the time. There's 4 beds being taken up right now. And we're all sitting here saying, hospitals overrun, oh my God, fear, fear, fear. So if we continue to live in fear, you guys, we're not doing any better. So Iron Energy Owner said, we're gonna stop living in fear and playing the part. We are gonna cement our feet in there, get hard into the ground, and we're gonna make a stand for not only West Kelowna and Kelowna, but Canada. That's why you see all the, the swag and stuff we're trying to do. We're trying to create a momentum alongside the truckers, alongside everybody, alongside Taylor from yoga, like, bless you. Like, holding a child, how could you give a ticket to a woman, holding a child, being like, I'm staying open to the right. Every single business is essential. No matter which way you look at it, it's providing for your family.
That's right.
Everything, no matter what. It's arguably, it doesn't. Discrimination is getting us nowhere, and we're understanding here that Iron Energy, we made this hard call. Brian, yes, he ran this hard when we were in Mexico. It was the hardest thing because we were like, holy shit,
Can't do anything.
Leanne TD, give her a round of applause. Amy Geisler, round of applause. She's exciting. And just a few restaurants and people. Rico Bambino, they're awesome. Tara from Bliss Yoga, made a public stand. Kylie from Moto Yoga, that is awesome. Oxygen Yoga, and the yoga bar in the Yaletown. Guys, this is way beyond us. This is our community. We were only a small part of it, and I think it's really important that all of us understand that, like, this is us, this is us. And this is crazy how many people are here. This is nuts. We called this meeting literally, me and Brett were like, we need to call a meeting as soon as possible. And it's cool that as many of you guys showed up as you did. I want to talk to you guys about why we called this meeting. Because this for us started out as just us fighting for our gym. That was really the only reason we made the stand. And I'm not gonna lie, like, we had no intention of like fighting for the community or anything. Like, that wasn't our intention. We were just like, we're keeping our gym open, you're not closing it, screw off. Like, that's literally how it went. And it turned into so much more.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Done the speech, done everything. I'm feeling really good right now. I felt like that made a difference. And so I'm filming this on my phone because my camera storage is full. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you got some value. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about this channel, and chase your dreams. Let's go.